Attorney Fareed Schoon is claiming that the executive of the prison service had prior knowledge of the 2015 Port of Spain prison break and that there was political interference in the investigations. Now, the attorney, who's representing 2 officers who were suspended following the jailbreak, said the prison service executive knew of it 6 months before it happened. Mr. Schoon spoke to the media at the headquarters of the Prisons Officers Association in Aruca on Thursday. Ian Wason has this report.
In the next 4 days, it will be 2 years since the infamous jailbreak from the remand yard in Port of Spain that resulted in the death of police officer Sherman Maynard. The Prisons Officers Association is claiming, however, the investigations that followed the breakout were not fair to the 2 officers who have since been suspended from the service.
And we believe from the onset there was political interference in how we shape things going forward post that escape.
Fareed Schoon, the attorney who is representing the 2 officers, now before a tribunal, said former Justice Minister Prakash Ramada, as a sitting minister, conducted his own investigations into the jailbreak. Mr. Schoon said his client overheard a conversation between the then Commissioner of Prisons and Mr. Ramada.
And overheard Mr. Morgan telling Mr. Prakash Ramada, at that time, that, boss, you cannot suspend people just like that. They have to have a process. You cannot tell me just like that to who I should suspend in relation to this incident.
Mr. Schoon also pointed to an executive meeting of the prison service on the 27th of January 2015, about 6 months before the jailbreak. In that meeting, he said, the executive was told about a phone call with information that 4 inmates were planning to escape. Mr. Richards said on the day of the jailbreak, the officers in question became aware of the plan and tried their best to stop the prison break but were unsuccessful. Mr. Richards asked how the Public Service Commission arrived at the names of the 2 officers who the attorney claimed were yet to be investigated by the police.
All the haste to bring charges, to suspend and bring charges, emanated from the fact that we had a general election just around the corner.
The association also wants Mr. Ramada to remove himself from the Joint Select Committee looking into matters relating to the prison break. Ian Wason, C News.
Well, C News contacted Prakash Ramada for his take on the allegations by the Prisons Officers Association. He said he did not interfere with investigations into the 2015 jailbreak and added all the correct procedures of the investigation took place into the events of July 24, 2015. Now, Mr. Ramada said he did not want to delve too much into the matter as investigations are still ongoing into the prison break.